Hello YouTubers, my name is Attila Mate from Blue Sky Photography, and today I would like to talk to you about a topic which one I don't really see on YouTube. I like to choose my topics, my video topics, generally what I don't really see on YouTube. So in my opinion, these topics are really important for your photography, and I think that it's a good way to learn photography, and I think that these are useful tips for some of you out there. So this topic would be how to develop your photographic eye. Now, I hear many times that how important it is to have this photographic eye, the eye of the photographer, and that makes a difference between a picture made by a real photographer and a picture, I would say, a snapshot made by anybody who doesn't have a clue about photography. Now, let's not forget that having a photographic eye, it doesn't mean that some people they were born with a talent, you know, and they are good photographers and the rest they are very bad photographers. No, that's not true. So it is very important, and like I said, some people are born with this talent and they have instinctively this photographic eye. They see the situation and they see the possibility in the certain situation, and that's very helpful. But in the same time, if you don't have that, you can develop that slowly, and I will give you a few tips how to develop your photographic eye. Now I tell you a simple example from my experience. I like very much tone mapped images, and I like very much this HDR look, HDR, you know, HDR look images. And I had a lot of my landscape photos, you know, they are that HDR look photos. And I used to go sometimes with my wife, you know, and we just walk on the seaside or something, and sometimes I tell my wife, that photo would look great in HDR. And she was like, how do you know that? And I say, I know that because I did these kind of shots several times and I have the experience. I know that where there's a lot of contrast, in a lot of contrast situation, the photo will look great in HDR. Where there is no contrast, the photo will not look really great. Where there are a lot of details and contrast, the photo will look excellent. And I had this experience by doing that before a numerous time. So let's see a few tips how you can develop your photographic eye. Unless you are a hopeless person. There are some people, you know, that you simply just you can't teach, you know, it's just unbelievable. So if you are that kind of hopeless person, unfortunately this will not help you. But unless you are a hopeless person, these tips will help you a lot and you will thank me. So let's explain. First of all, look at other people's work and take inspiration from it. First, when I started wedding photography, I didn't really have experience. When I did my courses, you know, in the college, you know, I learned about posing, and I learned posing techniques, and I learned this and that, but I didn't really have experience. So what I did, I started to search to find a photographer which I liked his work. And then I started to look at his photos and take the ideas and then develop it further. So let's go further. I took an idea from his photos and then I did try different variations to see what I get. Okay, that takes a lot of practice, but I guarantee you that it works. And after a while, you will realize that there are some positions and I'm talking about portrait photography now. But it's the same story with landscape photography. There will be situations where you see that, oh, this is the angle where I should stay, and should I go lower, should I go upper? And you will see, after a while, your eye will be formed and you will see that this will be better than that position. I guarantee you that. So take ideas from other people and develop further those ideas. Boost your mind. I mean, start thinking. Boost your mind and you'll see that it will be more easier to do it next time. That's true. You have to put your brain to work. And you will see that it will be much more easier next time. Practice, 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 and practice again. Now, many photographers, they will think that if they buy new cameras, they will be great photographers. No, that's not the case. Practice is the motherhood of knowledge. There are some colleges where if you don't have certain amount of education to get into that, or I'm not talking like, let's say there are some colleges where you don't have to do it the 4 or 5 years to get a degree. If you have experience, work experience, 10 years in the same area, and you can prove it that you master that. And that's true. You can master something by exercising, practicing. Practice, practice, practice. There is no better teacher than practice. Remember this. Another good tip, and I did this and it helped me a lot, a hell of a lot. Take your photos on your computer and analyze them. Look at your photos. What did I do wrong? What would I do different next time? By doing this, you will overcome your mistakes. By doing that, analyzing your photos, you will realize that in some situations you do the same mistake. Then when you are next time in it, you will think twice. And you will realize and you will correct that mistake. So take your photos and analyze them. It is really, really important. Again, you have to learn composing. If you learn composing, how to compose your images, if you learn composing, that will bump up your photography, that will boost your photography. You will see that learning composing, it is one of the most important things for portrait photographers, for landscape photographers, for any kind of photographers. Try to learn posing techniques in portrait. I'm talking about portrait photography. And this is, again, like I said, I did try and I did learn a lot of posing techniques when I was doing my course. But when I started to do it, I found it difficult to explain to my clients or to my subject how to do it. And what I did and what I found very easy, it was to explain to them by showing them. I was telling them, okay, turn to your left, chin up. And I was showing them, look at your right a little bit. And then you will see that they will understand much better. And you will see that it will be much easier for both of you. Especially if you have a 70-200 lens and you are outside. You are not inside, you are on a wedding or you are on an outside photo shoot. And you are 7-8 meters from your subject and you have to shout like crazy. But by showing them what you want them to do, it will be much more easier. And as I said, as you practice more and more, you will get your eye formed and you will see that next time you will see the possibility in a certain situation that this will be a great photograph. And that is a photographic eye. And that makes the difference between your photo and the snapshot made with an iPhone or whatever, whoever did it, or whatever camera. Because if somebody doesn't know about composition, doesn't know about lighting, doesn't know about posing, they don't have a clue how to do that. But you have, and you have to practice. So, I hope that this video will be helpful to somebody, and I hope that you liked it. If you think that you can say some more tips how to develop your photographic eye please feel free and leave a comment down below. It will be nice to help somebody out there, you know. So if somebody wants to learn photography, they will be able to do that. And I guarantee you that if you take these tips and you practice, you will see that you will thank me later on and you will say that you were right. I learned by this, and I learned on the hard way because I had nobody to explain to me. So that's why I would like to help others to have the possibility and to learn from me. So if you have any idea or if you have an opinion, leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and hit the little bell button here, the subscribe button, to get notified when I upload another video, and share my videos. And other than that, I wish you a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.